National news and sport. Tune in to News Punch and Diamond 88.7 FM. News Punch, all about the news.
Good morning and many thanks for staying tuned and choosing Diamond 88.7 FM Ilorin, Kwara State, Nigeria. This is News Punch, a news and current affairs compilation of topical stories and headlines making the rounds. I am your host this great morning, Joseph Emeribe. You're welcome. Here are the headlines trending in the news this great day. Indefinite strike. NEC begs NLC, TUC not to shut down economy. Nigeria at 63. Speaker urges Tinubu to increase workers' salary. Nupeng mobilizes tanker drivers, petrol attendants, others for October 3 strike. Nigerians need good governance, not palliatives, says ex-Junior Show VC. Overruled Tinubu's objections on academic records, Atiku tells US court. Niger government urges local government to take ownership, secure health care facilities in domains. Clarify reasons for sudden dismissal of heads of FCT agencies, says TI. Others urge Wike. NBA condemns alleged torture of 28-year-old man to death in Bauchi. Insecurity. NSCDC pledges to collaborate with vigilante group in Zamfara. Kogi NMA calls off strike embarked upon over members kidnap. Obaseki finally accepts Shuaibu's apology. Still on the national front, Bayelsa Guba, Diri is our choice, says Southern Ijaw monarchs. Gunmen raids House of Reps members' residence in Imo. Still with Imo State, Imo Guba, Supreme Court affirms Achonu as Labour Party's candidate. Ogun ex-LJ chairman regains freedom after 2 days in prison. Away from the national front and to report from the foreign scene. Mali, junta in power evokes a crash of military aircraft. Floods in eastern Libya displaced over 16,000 children, says UNICEF. Putin's talks with head over South Sudan. UK teen sentenced for teacher stabbing as police probe schoolgirl knifing. And in business, Customs announces 343 billion naira revenue collection in 2 months. Nigeria orders to remain major petrol importers on insufficient assets, says ARDA. $10 billion debt, CBN yet to meet up with payment plans. Marketers urge federal government to address rising gas prices. Away from business and on to the world of sports. National Youth Games 2023, Kwara qualifies for final in 100-meter race. Falconet seal third round ticket as Mauritius withdrew ahead over 2024 under-20 Women World Cup qualifier. Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania named joint hosts over 2027 AFCON. La Liga, Sevilla will be difficult to beat, says Xavi. And those are the major headlines making the rounds today. It was compiled and edited by Nedu Okore. I am Joseph Emeribe. For sponsorship or advert placement, kindly contact our sales and marketing office on 0912 9294 332. You can as well reach us via 0812 8286 078. Up next is the Diamond Breakfast Show, where we discuss and have in-depth analysis on some of the topical stories. Don't forget, you can also follow us by logging on to any of Diamond's FM online platforms via www.diamondfm.net, or keep up to date via all our social media pages. We stream your live on YouTube. You can also access us via Facebook, Twitter, Instagram at Diamond 887 FM. You'll be meeting my guests after this very short time out, and we will together be looking into the protest at the Ministry of Works, where staff of the Ministry of Works choose to challenge the Minister Dave Umahi. We will also look into looming strike by the organized labor, and should time permit us, we will also touch on reasons why Nigerians are leaving Nigeria in their droves. These and many more after this short timeout. Please stay tuned.
Follow us on social media: Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Diamond887FM. Diamond FM, shining supreme.
The major talking point in Nigeria are always on the lips of the citizens.
What's going on in this country? Look at smaller countries taking lead, and you call yourself giant of Africa. Yeah.
Nigeria don't spoil my business too much. Nigeria is too hard for us. I mean, I want to kill us. Father, not kill us for Nigeria. Oh, please, help us beg them.
They should reduce their expenditure so that they can free enough money for social development.
I wish for a Nigeria where we elect a leader based on competency and not popularity.
On the Diamond Breakfast Show, we place the spotlight on the critical issues in the country.
Government that says they are broke can prioritize construction of an additional runway over education of the people.
How can a government, how can you hold Indomine? I mean, this is intolerable. It's provocative.
Now, you see, when you look at our democratic journey, we are yet to practice genuine democratic system in Nigeria.
Join us on Mondays to Friday on the DBS from 9 to 10 a.m. The Diamond Breakfast Show, amplifying the voice of the people.
From the studios of Diamond 88.7 FM in Ilorin, this is the Diamond Breakfast Show.
Yes, for you just tuning in, this is the Diamond Breakfast Show, where we discuss at length trending issues, be it politics, governance, economy, security, name it. We will be having this conversation from now till some minutes before 10 o'clock. And we are broadcasting live from the International Media Center here in Ilorin, Kwara State, Nigeria, Diamond 88.7 FM. You can listen and be part of the program by logging on to any of our platforms via www.diamondfm.net, or also reach us at Diamond 887 FM on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Yes, our studio line shall also be opened pretty soon for you to make your positions known in due course. Just as I mentioned earlier, I have a guest, and he's a voice you also know. He's a public affairs analyst and CEO, Alkins Global Resources Nigeria Limited. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
It's a pleasure having you on board again this great morning. All right. Yes, we will be looking at issues. So much to talk about this great day. But we'll be starting our conversation now with the issue with the Ministry of Works. Yesterday, people came out in protest, especially staff of the Ministry of Works. Before we proceed, I would like us to take a listen to what really happened over there. Then we'll return to talk.
He must go. If he doesn't come, 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 he must go.
Yes, that's the voice of civil servants in the Ministry of Works, where they chose to block access into the ministry early hours over yesterday. They came out in protest, resorting to the action after the supervising minister, Senator Dave Umahi, ordered the closure of the gate into the ministry due to some staff resuming late to office or resuming late to work. Though the minister later asked for the gate to be opened, the staff, however, prevented access into the ministry, as they claimed that the minister acted without giving warning before engaging in his action. According to them, a staff member of the ministry who did not want his name in print also said fear of losing his job, said the workers acted in retaliation due to the way the minister had been running the affairs of the ministry. I'll be pausing here for now. Comrade, you heard the voice of this staff, civil servant, okay, coming out in protest, okay, of the action of the minister. Okay, before I ask you more questions, first of all, is this good? Your reaction, first of all.
Thank you very much, Mr. Joseph. And I would like to say good morning, Nigerians, and good morning, Kwarans.
Yes, thank God it's Friday.
I appreciate this question you're asking me, actually. First of all, the minister in question, Senator Dave Umahi.
Yes.
He was to be blamed.
How do you mean?
Yes. Why I mean is that the situation already is tense. And the workers, in fact, the Nigerian workers, they are urging for a strike already. Are you feeling my vibe?
We are with you, sir.
So what I'm saying now is that, first of all, he's dealing with professionals here. As a civil servant,
okay,
you are in the midst of experts, people who are bold enough to air their view when it is necessary. And you don't have to make a lot of mistakes. You make little or no mistake with them.
With civil servants.
Yes. First of all, it did not warn them. There wasn't any prior notice of warning that henceforth, this is me. He wanted to make a statement. That statement is that to tell them that he's now available, just like Wike is doing in Abuja. FCT. But he started on the wrong footing. First of all, the workers are not happy. They are coming to the work with their mega salary to make sure that they ought to be on their duty post at about 8 a.m. And with the situation of Nigeria now, there's not enough transport for them. And if there's transport, can they afford the transport fare to the place of work? That is the question. Because if you've removed subsidies, there hasn't been a commensurate increase in their salary.
Comrade, we need to go for a very quick a break here. It's a commercial break for that matter. We need to pay some bills and we'll return to talk more. Please stay tuned.
Bubble me, I want love. I'm on the ferry. I want love. You go, say. I want love. I buy ferry. I want love. I'm magic paper. I want love. I'm on the Jaffa. I want love. Hey, Bubble, Jogo.
Ǹjẹ́ ti rí gbọ́ wípé búbú ni omi mu tí gbogbo ọmọdé yàn láàyò ó mú wọn jáfáfá ọpọlọ wọn sì jí pépé ó tún wá fún wọn ní àlàáfíà àwọn àgbàlagbà wa ń kọ́ Yogo yogurt ni o ògidì ohun mímu tí ó pọ̀ ní vitamins àti probiotics tí ń lé àìsàn jìnnà rere adùn búbú àti Yogo yogurt ń kọ́ má sọ ọmọ ni wọ́n wà ní oríṣiríṣi flavours káàkiri gbogbo ilé ìtajà Bobo fruits and beverages ló ń ṣe jáde Bobo àti Yogo yogurt ẹ ti dá mọ̀ nìyẹn o.
Afúnni ní ọkùn o.
Sórí ẹ̀ oníkálukú pẹ̀lú tiẹ̀ ni o ojúmọ́ kan ìdojúkan ni o ó sì ní láti ṣe tán láti kojú wọn ìyẹn nìkan ló lè fi rọ́nà lọ ìdí tí mi ò ṣe kí n fi oúnjẹ òwúrọ̀ mi ṣeré ṣòye ẹ̀ oúnjẹ òwúrọ̀ pig òní protéènì mi tí ó ní àwọn èròjà àti okun tí mo nílò láti kojú ọjọ́ kankan ìdojúkan kankan.
Dáradára ni gbogbo ọjọ́ láti tẹ̀síwájú pẹ̀lú oúnjẹ òwúrọ̀ pig tó ní protéènì nínú. ǹjẹ́ o ti jẹ tirẹ̀?
Peak. Reach for your peak.
I'm having stomach upset.
Oh, sorry. Let me quickly go and get you Ultimate Antacid Suspension.
Really?
This medication is used to treat the symptoms of too much stomach acid, such as stomach upset, heartburn, and acid indigestion. Yes, it's also used to relieve symptoms of extra gas, such as belching, bloating, and feelings of pressure or discomfort in the gut. With Ultimate, you can achieve great spontaneous relief from gastric hyperacidity. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor. Ultimate,
a product of Biomedical Limited.
All right, for you just tuning in, it's still the Diamond Breakfast Show, reaching you live from the stables of Diamond 88.7 FM. Yes, you can be a part of this conversation. 0913-6556-952. You can as well reach us, okay? Sending in your WhatsApp messages via 0913-6556-864. We are live on all our social media platforms, Diamond 887 FM. You reach us live. We're also live on YouTube, okay? You search for diamondfm.net online. Also on YouTube, Diamond FM, Ilori. You'll be able to watch us live on all platforms and also react to issues we are discussing this great day. Let's have this call while we proceed. Hello, you're live. Your name and where you're calling from. Good morning. Good morning.
Yes.
Please.
What happened yesterday?
Okay.
I've been saying it. If you look at Nigerian governors, they behave like emperors. Umai was a governor. Wike, a governor. Look at what is happening in Edo and So governors should know this is democracy. They should learn how to work with the tenets of democracy.
Okay.
You can't just start treating a civil servant anyhow. There are rules and regulations guiding them. If somebody comes, I retired as my doctor. All you need to do is to warn them first, not that you lock the gate against them as if you are military.
All right.
They should allow democracy to work.
Your position. Thank you so much. Okay, yes, though we didn't get your name, but it's like a regular voice on this platform. We say thank you for making or sharing your thoughts this great morning. All right, sir, I got, will I use the word of privilege information that these staff in questions got to office. Some got to work around 9:30 a.m. to 10. Resuming duty post when you ought to be at the office should be maybe on or before 8 a.m. Is this good? No. For the civil service, is this good?
No, it is not good.
And then the minister choosing to lock doors or shut the doors against them, have you done too bad?
What I'm saying is that it is tit for tat.
Tit for tat.
I don't know if you get me. Like, the workers are not happy. They are in a precarious situation, a situation where their salary cannot take them home, and they must come to work.
But does that now mean that they should be complacent with work? They should come to work or report to their duty post whichever time they choose to?
No, it is not compulsory that they have to do that. But the situation now, that is what in management they call it prognosis. Situation center factor. The factor that led to what is happening actually is that the workers try to find their way to work in whatever means they have. So the minister should just give them the grace pending when this settlement will come. Because some of them, they are not having official vehicles, while some of them, they are living very far from the ministry. I know where the ministry is.
Yes, I also have knowledge of the location. Your life, your name and where you're calling from. Good morning.
Dr. Zil from PIA Financial Academy.
Okay,
I want to.
Dr. Zil, you have the floor.
When it comes to Nigeria, in places of work organization, people themselves, workers should not turn themselves to people who do not understand that when a leader or there is a change in leadership, they still want to be doing their whole ways of doing things that is not right. You can't continue that way. For me, I don't feel for them at all. What that guy did is what I can do. I can even do work. Because for me, if you get a place of work, you work. You don't come and play. And you don't say people should be warning you. Warning you for what? With all other warnings you've been receiving.
Dr. Zeal.
So what is is right.
Okay.
Nigerians are linked in one way or the other.
Okay. Thank you so much. That's Dr. Zeal. He's almost sharing my thoughts as well.
Like what I was saying.
Okay.
I'm not saying that the civil servants or Nigeria workers, everybody are good. But what I'm saying in this situation is that the attitude and characters of the workers should actually change if there is change of government.
If there's change of government.
Yes. All ministers, president, governors, everybody who is coming in actually will want to make that statement. And that statement should be upheld.
So you're indirectly saying this is just a political statement, a political jamboree. It's tied to announce to the world or to Nigerians that is the man in charge.
Yes.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, it's making that statement that they should know it's not business as usual.
It's not business as
but
usual.
The feelings people will share or people we have for the workers is that they are managing to come to work.
Do you know why, as a governor of Ebonyi State, he used this kind of approach in sanitizing the system in the state, and it worked for him? Do you feel this kind of approach will work and also deliver the needed result in the Ministry of Works?
It's going to work. It's a good approach, but coming at the time when things are not okay. Yes. We cannot say all of them came around.
Comrade, I'm quite surprised this morning that you're sincerely admitting and agreeing 100% that things are not okay. Yes. Sincerely, I'm quite surprised.
With the workforce, with the workers, especially even those who are not workforce. Because of the situation after the removal of fuel subsidies. One, we have to be very careful. Even while driving on the road, you have to be very careful because some people are seriously annoyed with the situation. So, but what I'm saying, excuse me. What I'm saying is that things is going to be better. It's going to be better for good. But we need to be very careful with whatever we are doing right now. As you see me, in some instance, if I want to talk to somebody, I watch the mood and I watch the situation before I communicate with such person. In a situation where maybe the person is angrily annoyed or he is not feeling fine, and you now go and talk what the person may not like me little. If you watch now, at this situation, you see people like one woman in Ondo State, she just saw her husband sleeping and she used mortar on her and killed her.
Please, let's have this call. You're live. Your name and where you're calling from. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you're calling from.
This is Comrade Oladiwaju Oladimeji from Moro.
Oh, Comrade Oladiwaju Oladimeji.
The reality is that what is going on in this country for now is not okay. As you can see, it's a lot of civil servants. They are agitating of minimum wage. Then petrol is increased. So market is increased. What do you expect the federal government workers to do? The meaning is that they don't have enough money. Even the travel money in Abuja is increased more than another state. So that's the reason they are saying that the minister should understand what is going on in Nigeria right now. Instead of money to enter vehicle in Abuja, it's increased three doubles. Yes. So they're supposed to understand what is going on in FCT. So the ministers to understand what is going on in this country right now. Even let me tell you something. Do some states they are giving the civil servant palliative 10,000 in their account every month? Do you know that the federal government workers they don't collect a kobo? So the meaning is that the minister to understand what is going on in FCT. God bless you, my brother.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts from Uru. Yes, sincerely, majority are saying, or let's say pointing accusing fingers at the federal government. But the question is still this. Okay, let's see. Let's marry this call. Your life, your name and where you're calling from.
No, good morning. This is Samuel from Mabudi.
Okay, Samuel, 30 seconds, please. Please.
Yes, sir. The law should supposed to be what it is. So it's not what it ought to be.
It's ought to be.
Yes, work for workers going late to work, it is almost of the same thing for LLC embarking of strike because of economic bouncing of the state. It's almost of the same thing. If you want to sacrifice, we need to sacrifice. Even those, the rest of Nigeria that are not under NGC, that are not yet got a job, we are enjoying it together. So at least, and this, we just make a sacrifice for betterment of Nigeria. It's not looking for excuse because of using the privilege of economic issues of Nigeria against the administrative portion of their work.
All right, your position is clear. Thank you so much. That's Samuel calling in from Abudi. Thank you so much. Yes, we are moving on. Of a truth, so many individuals are saying the government can do more. What is happening is tied to the economic situation and the current realities staring each and every one in the face. The next question I will need to also clarify, okay, though this is looking at it from the eye of the minister. He said something that is very germane. He said that there's corruption in the system, blaming the directors and supervising contractors for conniving, okay, with these individuals given road projects and the rest of it under the Ministry of Works. And to him, they're not doing enough. They need to be up and doing. They need to be competent. They need to be diligent. They need to do more. What do you feel could be done to sanitize this system?
Thank you very much. What I felt that it could be done to sanitize the system is one, attitudinal change.
Attitudinal change, okay.
The change should come from within the heart. Within the heart of an individual. Those directors...
So how do we get that done?
It is possible.
Okay.
If we wanted to do away with corruption. Individually.
All right.
I could recall...
Please, let's marry this call before we go for a break. Hello, you're live. Your name and where you're calling from. Hello. Hello, your name and where you're calling from. A quick one, please.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Shola Alata, calling from Baruga.
Shola hello?
Alata.
Okay, Shola Alata.
My name is Shola
Okay.
Alata, calling from Baruga.
All right.
To our guest in the studio.
Okay.
And you also presenter.
All right, sir.
My submission this morning is that on the issue of NSC, I think Nigeria are even ready to support NSC at CUC on Otumba TV strike. Because if you are looking what is happening in this country now, we are facing a lot of challenges. You, Mr. President, that you want to release subsidy, there must be a palliative or something that will be useful for them to do.
All right.
We must are facing a lot of things in this country. I will just ask them to do the needful. Because you that come out shouting, without looking at it, how can you do with this? And also, I read one news yesterday that Mr. President said Otumba first.
All right, I'm so sorry, please. That is much you can take from your end. You were saying something. Maybe quickly wrap up. We'll get back to your thought extensively. But in addition, what you were saying something about the attitudinal change that we all need to adapt.
Yes, like I was saying.
Yes.
We all.
Can you bring it down to?
Yes.
Maybe for the layman, those that don't really understand.
What I'm saying is that all of us should agree that Nigeria is going to be great.
All right, we should all agree that Nigeria is going to be great. We need to move for another break, and when we return, we'll be back again to do what we really love doing, talking politics, governance, and the economy. Stay tuned.
Get ready for a remarkable experience that is set to change your lives for the better. We have sung melodious songs of victory. We have been redeemed with strength that is more than that of our enemies. God has given us dominion and made us indomitable. It is time to become kingdom influencers. The 2023 Youth Congress Ilorin is here. Join us at the Faith Contenders Headquarters, City of Refuge, off Amusuma Controller Street, Agric GRA, Ilorin, Kwara State. Ministering Pastor Jacob and Grace Elegun, Reverend Aki and Tony Ayodele, Tola and Rufus Dada, the convener. Ministering in song, Sister Tony Adebayo.
Date and time, Sunday, October 1st, 2 p.m. Monday, October 2nd, 9 a.m.
Raising a righteous generation to take over. Your set time is now. Be there.
Choose
Children account for more than 1/3 of the world's population, and there is no keener revelation of a society's soul than the way we treat the children.
Child rights are human rights which must be respected. Let us sacrifice our today so that our children will have a better tomorrow.
By advocating and supporting the full implementation of the child rights law in Plateau,
Kwara,
Benue,
Kogi,
and Nasarawa states.
This message is brought to you by Center for Women, Youth and Community Action, NAWICA.
Center for the Advocacy of Justice and Rights,
Fulfilling Dreams Foundation,
Teens Educational Development,
Ohonyeta Caregivers,
through the Strengthening Civic Advocacy and Local Engagement,
Scale Project with the generous support of the American people,
through the United States Agency for International Development, USAID,
and Palladium. The content are the sole responsibility of the Child's Right Advocates Cluster and do not reflect the views of the United States government.
Ìlọrin Mega Press 2023 ó tún ti yá o. Kí ló ṣe? Àkókò náà tó fún gbogbo ọkàn tó ní àròjinlẹ̀ tí wọ́n mọ orí Ọlọ́run láti darapọ̀ mọ́ àwọn ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ ènìyàn nínú ìyìn ńlá tí ó máa ń wáyé lọ́dọọdún. Ìyẹn Ìlọrin Mega Praise nínú ìjọ CAC Alábùkún Sọ́nà Headquarters Ìtàlàmú Ìlọrin ìpínlẹ̀ Kwara. Ti ọdún yìí máa wáyé ní ọjọ́ Friday ọjọ́ 29 oṣù kẹsàn-án ọdún tí a wáyé. Nígbà tí red carpet máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní aago 9 alẹ́ 9 p.m. Ètò ìyìn máa gbéra sọ ní dédé aago 10 alẹ́ 10 p.m. Ọ̀gọ̀rọ̀ àwọn olórin ẹ̀mí àgbáyé tí Ọlọ́run ti fawọ́ wọn sókè ló ń bọ̀ wá. Yínká Aláṣeyọrí Kẹ́mi Rìóbò Tọ́lú Bọ́lájí Covenant Praise Àtọ́bàtẹ́lẹ̀ Tóyìn Ọlájídé Harmony Brass àti Alábùkún Mass Choir. Olùgbàlejò pàtàkì ní bàbá wa Prophet and Evangelist Dr. M.O. Adio. Ìlọrin Mega Praise 2023 ó máa dùn yàtọ̀ ó máa láòdù gan. Ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa túyáyá ká túyáyá kájọ wá yin ọba ògo. Kí a wá gbé bọ́dì fún Ọlọ́run Olódùmarè tó pa wá mọ́ tó dá wa sí tó fa àánú bá wa rìnrìn àjò. Gbogbo ìgbìmọ̀ Ìlọrin Mega Praise 2023 nàríkẹ́ni tó gbọ́ kó sọ fẹ́ni tí ò gbọ́. Kí a má ṣaláì wá ẹ má jẹ́ kí wọ́n ròyìn rẹ̀ fún yín. Nítorí Ọlọ́run tún fẹ́ fi ìyìn ṣiṣẹ́ ìyanu ó máa dábìrà nínú ayé gbogbo ènìyàn. Ìlọrin Mega Praise 2023 àjọṣe gbogbo wa ní.
Dìde dìde kára ó lè. Dìde kára ó lè. Ó yá lé dànù orí fífọ́ lé dànù ara ríro lé dànù òtútù ibà lé dànù. For fast relief of cold pain, fever and headache. Dìde kára ó lè kókó.
Ẹ sọ fún ẹ̀fọ́rí òtútù yìí bàtàrà ríro kí wọ́n kán lùgbọ́ one time. Kára ó lè ti dé o. Àgbàwọlé ní tíṣẹ́ ni àkàwọlé ń tè kàn. Koríko tẹ́lẹ̀ bá ti tẹ òtún gbérí mọ́. Dìde kára ó lè lúbúlúbú funfun pẹ̀ ìrúkù sarajọ mẹ́ra yágágá. Àjàká kò tí sọkọ fún ẹ̀fọ́rí òtútù yìí bàtàrà ríro lágọ̀ọ́ ara. Káì! Kàṣàkàṣà knockout. Agbára ju agbára lọ. Dìde kára ó lè jagunla bí olùgbòǹgbò gàjàtọ̀ ara jàtọ̀ kẹtílẹ̀. Ẹgbẹ́ ìlúra kẹgbà. To Yield Pharmaceutical Industries Limited. Àwọn tó lórúkọ tó ṣe gbẹ́kẹ̀lé níbi kápò oògùn òyìnbó ló ṣe é. Bára rẹ̀ ò bá yá lẹ́yìn ọjọ́ mẹ́ta. Má ṣàfihàn o, kàn sí dókítà rẹ̀.
Yes, we are glad to still have you there. It's exactly 25 minutes before 10 a.m. from the studios of Diamond 88.7 FM. And it's still the Diamond Breakfast Show. We started our conversation this great day, starting with the protest that erupted the Ministry of Works yesterday, where people made their intentions known, okay, their grievances, where they choose to express their grievances, okay, against the Minister of Works. We are gradually leaving that very issue, and this time around we will be moving on to other matters arising, okay, trending before our national dailies. This time around, we are looking at the NLC planned strike. NLC has also told the public that they will be down in twos, okay, by Tuesday the 3rd of October 2023. The federal government on Thursday, however, has asked and appealed to the labor unions, okay, organized labor, that they should please give them they should reconsider, okay, going forward a strike. I will be listening to the governor of Plateau State in person over Caleb Manasseh Mothwang. He said something recently, okay? He addressed press immediately after the National Executive Council meeting. And we'll be hearing from him and we'll return to talk more. Please stay tuned.
You'd concern about the situation in the country and appreciates the concern by Labour to have those issues addressed. And that is why NEC is appealing for patience, is appealing for time to be able to address the concerns of Labour. We also believe that Mr. President will be addressing the nation 1st October, and some of the concerns of Labour will be appropriately addressed in the President's speech.
Yes, we'll be pausing here for sake of time. Exactly, we'll look into this very issue. NLC, Nigeria Labour Congress, are saying they will be going on strike starting Tuesday. This time around, the strike is going to be an indefinite one. Federal government are still appealing, but they choose to maintain their stance to down tools, okay, starting from Tuesday. Our comrade, I still have a live comrade, Unisa Jimo Alikinla. He has been talking and is not tired yet. Comrade, you heard the governor of Plateau State speak, and also you've also followed development prior to now. The stance of the labor unions, are they asking for too much?
Actually, in this situation, I will give the labor union about 50% cooperation with the federal government. Because this is barely 4 months now, if I'm not mistaken. And the statement was made on May 29th that subsidy is gone. That was the bold statement that was made by our dear president.
Yes.
But in a situation of this nature that has put in the country in a precarious situation, dwindling economy, you need a drastic action to be taken. In this regard, if Nigeria must move forward, we must not only move the physical structure forward, but the living people as well must also move together with Nigeria. We will not say, because Nigeria is going to move forward and the people must suffer for too long. I'm not against hardship or suffering or anything. That is a nature of humanity. You enjoy, you suffer a little, and enjoy again.
But we have those people there. We choose to, will I use the word, choose those individuals representing us at the center to make life easier and better for us. For it to be the other way around, it's not good enough. I'll need to quickly pick a few reactions on WhatsApp. Then we'll come back to you, sir. This is coming from David Williams Fagbemi. He says, good morning, Uncle, and the guest in the studio. Though I don't really support lateness to work, and punctuality is the key. Please allow your guest to analyze more. All right. Yes, this is another one here says, still from David Fagbemi, says, good morning. Okay. Good morning, the presenter and the guests in the house. I so much love all the guests have been saying on the show today. If it took President 5 minutes to declare subsidy removal, do have to take him ages before giving Nigeria what they want? Will it take him ages if I got him right? God bless Nigeria. JC Obasun from Ofa. Yes, please, you can marry all of these with your reactions on this issue of the planned strike.
It is very, very serious, but it's going to be easy.
It's going to be easy.
Yeah, it's going to be easy.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that, like what the governor said, how he addressed the workers or the pressmen, is that actually what has been, let me say, can I say destroyed or mismanaged for close first 8 years, second 8 years, making 16 years, cannot be done within a twinkle of an eye.
Cannot be done overnight.
Yes. And so you need careful and mercurial mathematical calculation.
Do you now see the government in power now doing the needful? Because should they be doing the needful, I don't think there'll be cry for strike.
Yes, they are doing the needful. The possibility is that we, the public, may not understand the actual needful, what we actually need. But we need to be very careful and patient. So that is what I will appeal to Labour.
You know, I said something about Labour demands.
Yes.
Do you see the demands of Labour something too much for government to
No.
meet?
Their demand is not too much.
All right.
And
okay.
The reason is that they...
Your life, anyone where you're calling from. Good morning. Please, a quick one, 30 seconds, please.
Good morning.
Good morning.
President from Babudi.
Sir?
President from Babudi.
All right, President, please, a quick one.
It's the issue of the labor strike. I think it is very necessary. We say we are practicing democratic system of government in this country, and the people you are governing are saying they are feeling hardship, and you cannot even consider them. Even the whole country, even not even the workers, even the whole Nigeria, everybody are suffering. And you are still insisting that you are governing the people, and you are saying that they shouldn't pray that the military should not take over. So even though if it is military regime, can it be make the adamant stand on this? Even if it is to join a terrorist group, so that the person will be killed in that aspect.
We don't agree for such on this platform. We preach peace and hope, okay? As much as we know how the shoe pinches, well, we don't allow for such statement on this platform, please. It's still the Diamond Breakfast Show. And you can make your position known 0913-6556-952. 0913-6556-952. You can also send in your thought via WhatsApp. Okay, 0913-6556-864. You were saying something, comrade.
You said I should marry most of what they wrote about. Concerning the minister for works and housing, I mean for works, actually.
Oh, we can leave that for later.
No, I just want to conclude it. I want to conclude it based on the fact that what happened has been settled by the minister and the workforce. They've agreed after some hours. That is that. Everybody have shared their strength. Secondly, concerning the strike we're talking about, the truth here is that striking for the workers, or if they are going on strike, it's not a do or die affair. It's one of the tools that the workforce usually use to get what they want. Without resignation, without physical combat, without any destruction of property of the government or wanton destruction of life. But what we are saying is that can Nigerian economic at this situation withstand the strength of the strike? Because the world know Nigerian with their strike, either during the time of Pascal Bafia or during the time of Pa Imodu, Labour #1, or during the time of Comrade Adam Oshomole. You know, in those days, the strength of Nigerian economic was bold enough to even withstand one day. But in this situation now, we are in a very strangle, weak economy that it needs surgical operation to revive it.
All right. Please let's have your thoughts. Your name and where you're calling from. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
I'm Peter from Tanke.
Peter, you have 30 seconds. Good morning.
Okay. I wish to thank you for all this analysis. Your guest there. But your guest was saying he was sure that President Tinubu will address the labor demands during his Independence Day speech. Doesn't it sound strange in his mouth? Instead of calling labor to finish their negotiation, would it be on Independence Day that he will announce, what he will give to his workers and the rest of the working population? I don't find it funny.
The fellow that made that statement is the Plateau State Governor, after while addressing press. After the National Executive Council
Plateau State Governor.
Yes. Caleb Manasseh Moth Wang.
I'm sorry to say, That is not the correct thing to tell workers.
All right, your position is clear.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes, Peter calling from Thanke. We sincerely appreciate your position too. Okay, you were saying something.
Thank you very much. The last caller, he thought I was the one. Yeah. But fortunately, I was not the one. So what I'm saying is that most of these things we are saying, they are equally surmountable, but you need mercurial and careful calculation in order for you not to overdo it or do it less. So that is why you see the Nigerian workforce is not a workforce you can just stand up today, tomorrow you say, okay, I increase the salary by 300%, 1 million%. No, you need careful calculation, because after you have done it, there is no possibility that you can recall it back again. I don't know if you feel me.
Yes, sir. Yes,
so
sir.
the truth is that you need it to be done, and you make a systematic and gradual approach to the hardship that the people are facing. It is not compulsory that it is done once and that is all for it. But you started by cushioning the effect of the removal of these fuel subsidies in a bit by bit processes. You don't just do it and do it once and for all, because people are increasing. You will employ more people, and more people will go.
Hello. Right. Hello, you're live. Your name and where you're calling from. Good morning.
Dr. Zeal again.
Dr. Zeal.
Yeah. Now, anybody who is following the Minister of Labor's thoughts.
We are with you, sir.
That President Tinubu will make a speech on October 1st to settle the labor. It's not going to happen. He will only say that just for people. Are you with me?
We are with you. Please proceed.
He's not going to look as if the usual political deceptive statement. Nothing will happen. If we just talk as normal. Because the truth is that they themselves, the problem has overwhelmed them as they just started. They don't know. They just make statements and nothing happens. And we want to see that now, going forward, they should act. You are not interested in any statement that will be made.
Dr. Zeal, do you have a in-house person that's giving you that information? Or you say it's a privilege or valid information we can tell to the public that they won't do anything? All right.
What I mean is that statement is not enough. Action speaks louder than words.
All right, that's it. Yes, action speaks louder than voice. I think we'll stop it there. Yes, comrade, you were saying something before this call sneaked in.
like what he said.
All right.
Please, I will want Nigerians to be optimistic and not pessimistic concerning our life. What we are seeing, and I don't want Nigerians to see this government as their property. The government belongs to all of us.
They should not see the government as their property.
As only their property. It belongs to everybody. And we should all be ready to salvage it together.
All right. The effect of this planned strike on our economy, I guess that's the angle the government is looking at it from. Also, I remember earlier in the week, some they call themselves organized private sector employees. They appealed to the organized labor that they should please sheath their swords for peace. That's calling for this strike action can lead to something, especially a huge effect negatively on our economy. Don't you see the same thing?
Do you know what the labor replied them? They are dodging away because they don't want to increase the salary of their workforce, and mainly most of their salary they are on casual basis.
Casual
because they are here to reap Nigeria and not to develop Nigeria.
All right.
So that is what they are saying. But for me, I will not totally support the strike. I will appeal to labor.
All right.
And for any Nigerian to say that they are not expecting anything from the statement of Mr. President on October 1st, that one should be underplayed.
Should be underplayed.
Yes, that the president is going to tell Nigerians what will make Nigerians smile again.
What will make Nigerians smile again.
Expect that.
All right, let's have this call. You're live. Your name and where you're calling from. Good morning. Good morning.
It's President again from Babode.
President, 30 seconds, please. President.
Okay, thank you. Please, the issue of the labor strike, I think the labor should start it from on 1st October. And no labor should attend even the celebration. We are not, what are we celebrating? Is it independence? Who is celebrating it? It is then that is celebrating, so we don't know anything called independence.
President, you're at it again. I don't know what you're saying, but the truth is, please, in your choice of words, okay, we appeal for civility, okay, in your choice of words on this platform, because we have so many regulatory agencies listening, and we just have to maintain, yes, peace, preach peace, and also encourage hope. Okay, your life, your name and where you're calling from. Your name and where you're calling from. Good morning. Good morning. A quick one.
Yeah, this is General calling from Ilori again.
Okay, General, you have the floor.
Yes, I don't want to waste that. Look, I hope the analyst that is talking there, I hope you are not a politician of. I guess maybe you were one of the campaigner of the President Bola Tinubu. See, sir, we have to make sacrifices in this country. I often say the issue of telling Nigerians to be patient, be patient. We have had that 8 years of former President Buhari's government. Nothing happened. And you are coming on air now to start telling Nigerians again now to be patient. We will be patient in 8 years. Again, nothing will happen. Before people will die, before Nigerians will get what they want. So I don't want to be hearing that. And Nigerians doesn't want to be hearing that.
General, your position is clear. Sincerely, your position is clear. We are not, it's not a political program, okay? The Diamond Breakfast Show is an apolitical program, in case you don't know. All right, so please, we do our own, it's our own way of contributing to society for people to also channel their grievances to the appropriate quarters using our platform. But please, we still preach that you use the right words, no use of abusive language or insultive words on this platform. All right, I still have Comrade Unisa Jimo Alikinla, public affairs analyst, and he has been here since 9 a.m. Sir, this issue, so many individuals say this is not the first time NLC and organized labor would choose to go on strike, but have this issue of going on strike yielded results? That's the question. You choose to go on strike. Have we seen results from this choice of stopping to work? Okay.
Let me before I push further, the last caller, let me react to him, because we want people who will call to be more matured. And
no, they got the message clearly. Nigerians,
I'm coming. No one will come on air to tell Nigeria or advise Nigeria to go on rampage and destroy.
And we won't give it such platform.
Nobody will come on air. No analyst will come on air. The only thing is that we are not against the strike, and we don't say that they don't have the right to strike. I have said it before, like the last caller did not listen to me. I've said it that it is one of their tools, the tools of the labor to get what they want from the government as a pressure group.
And just as I asked, have it really yielded results?
Yes,
over the years.
Yes, it's yielding result, but the result is give and take. It's either 50-50 or 60-40. I don't know if you are getting me. So the public should know that no analyst will come and sit here on the hot seat and start instigating or encouraging any violence from any quarter to the government. Tomorrow it could be you.
All right.
You can be the president tomorrow.
Right. We have one of our ardent listeners from Maiduguri. I want you also add to his reaction. He says, "Good morning. I'm Abdulwahid Ukwoba from Maiduguri. Please, I want to ask if anyone is aware of a single promise from Tinubu last national broadcast which has been fulfilled. Will you agree with me that 5 billion naira to state government wasn't there?"
Okay, let me come to that. Like
what
what I was saying.
All right.
Simply because the government have issued 2 billion to each state, right? But do you know that while you are doing that, you should be mindful of the economy as well. That too much money in circulation going to cause inflation.
Will cause inflation?
Yes, and that is why they are managing those situations.
So should it not be that people should keep remaining under the burden of hardship?
What I'm saying is that those money will still be released.
All right, let's have this last call
by bit
while we close the program. Your name and where you're calling from. A quick one.
Yes, this is David from Daniel Liu.
All right, David from Daniel Liu, please 30 seconds.
Yes, all I just want to say, I'm not pro-government, but please take note. If they go on the strike, be expecting our exchange rate to become 2,000 against $1. There's no remedy about it. Go and write it down. Anything short, immediately that strike takes over. The end result of it, you will be buying $1 for 2,000 naira. Put it on hold. Thank you.
This is another angle. I wanted to ask where God is like what statistics from, but it's kind of looking at it from the angle of the economy, the effect of these on the economy internationally and the rest of it. Sir, your parting short summary.
What he's trying to say is that there's going to be scarcity of everything.
Yes, everything.
And nothing will work. But what we're appealing for is that at this point in time, you don't need a stringent strike that is going unabated. What they're telling you, indefinite strike.
Yes.
You know that word? Meaning nothing is going to work for the now. But we have seen this and time again. And they are going to settle. They are going to come to a round table. The best way to solving this type of situation is to come to a round table, which I believe the government, they are listening and they are ready to act to that. Secondly, like some other states like Borno State, Taraba State, they have rolled out a lot of palliative. And even the governor of Taraba State is saying that there's going to be free education for his citizens. Do you now tell me that the labor there is going to go on strike? So those are the things. I am not saying that the government should not do the needful to the workforce. The first baby of the government is the civil servants. They are the workforce. So they need to be taken care of. And all Nigerians will follow. Even the artisan, they are totally against the strike. But we should soften it so that it doesn't destroy our economy.
Okay, your position is clear, and that's the voice, of Comrade Yunus Jimo Alikinla. And we will be dropping our curtains on the program this very time. It's some minutes before 10. I will say thank you once again to all that made their positions known via phone lines. We say a very big thank you. And to you listening at the moment, gathering all resources and also sharing, this time with us, we say a very big thank you. We'll be back again, same time, same station next week, precisely Monday. We will be having the Independence edition of the program. In case you don't know, Nigeria will be 63 on Sunday. Yes, we have so much to be happy about. For the fact that we are still existing as an entity, formidable, it's enough to rejoice. On this note, I say a very big thank you. I remain Joseph Emeribe, and I keep it locked on your dial, Diamond 88.7 FM, your shining supreme station. Good morning.
The sounds, the vibes, good talking, conversations. You can have it all on Diamond 88.7 FM, Ilorin. Diamond 88.7 FM, we've got you.
The major talking point in Nigeria are always on the lips of the citizens.
What's going on in this country? Look at smaller countries taking lead, and you call yourself giant of Africa. Yeah.
Nigeria don't spoil my business too much. Nigeria is too hard for us. I mean, I want to kill us. Father, not kill us for Nigeria. Please, help us beg them.
They should reduce their expenditure so that they can free enough money for social development.
I wish for a Nigeria where we elect a leader based on competency and not popularity.
On the Diamond Breakfast Show, we place the spotlight on the critical issues in the country.
Government that says they are broke can prioritize construction of an additional runway over education of the people.
How can a government, how can you hold in domain? This is intolerable. It's provocative.
Now, you see, when you look at our democratic journey, we are yet to practice genuine democratic system in Nigeria.
Join us on Mondays to Friday on the DBS from 9 to 10 a.m. The Diamond Breakfast Show, amplifying the voice of the people.